Our top story this morning, law enforcement agencies across the United States are warning against a scary prank that is sweeping the nation. This morning we learn more about a Virginia teen that hired a clown to kill her teacher.
Hampton police patrolled Davis Middle School today after police say they arrested a 13-year-old girl. They say the teen used social media to hire a clown to murder her teacher.
I'm just floored by it. I can't believe that that situation is going around in our community.
Rebecca Connolly is the mother of an elementary school student. She just found out about the arrest.
So it's just shocking. It's uncomfortable.
They say they found out about the teen's alleged murder attempt from an individual, but wouldn't say who. They also would not release the name of the social media account the teen contacted to kill her teacher.
I have a daughter that's in elementary school, and just to think that a symbol of that's supposed to be fun and happy time, they're just using it as a scare tactic. It's just unimaginable.
Police say the teacher the student allegedly targeted is aware of the situation and was not harmed. The teenage girl was charged with 1 count of threatening to kill by electronic message. The teen remains in custody at a local secure detention facility today.
While in Massachusetts, a dorm room at Merrimack College was evacuated after receiving several reports that an armed clown was inside of a residence hall Monday night. Now, police searched the entire building and had students sheltered in place. No one was found on campus. However, the campus says they became aware of the threat after coming across a Clown Watch Twitter account. The threat came from this account. Well, officers in Hobbs, New Mexico say they have received numerous reports of possible clown sightings. The police department shared a Facebook post stating they have not responded to any criminal activity relating to clowns. The post comes after several posts have been posted from Hobbs on Facebook claiming that clowns are harming people. Law enforcement agencies across the United States continue to warn the public against these scary pranks sweeping the nation. Now, just this morning, several CBS 7 viewers have sent us pictures like the one you are seeing right now on your screen. The clown you are seeing pictured was spotted around the duck pond in Midland late last night. At this time, we are working to confirm with MPD how many clown sightings have been reported. We will continue to follow this developing story for you throughout the day.
I was just holding her and she was just like out of it. She was breathing and everything, but she just wasn't waking up, and she stopped breathing. I started getting her CPR and I was just screaming for help, and out of their 4 kids and my mom's.
This morning, the man responsible has been charged with murder. Now, 28-year-old Abel Torres is accused of shoving his ex-girlfriend's mother to the ground. Lozano stepped in to break up a fight between Torres and her daughter, Anastasia Lozano. Now, the family of the 64-year-old Irma Lozano confirmed to CBS 7 she died in a Lubbock hospital last Thursday. Staying in Howard County Sheriff's Office has begun the adoption process for 13 horses that were found severely malnourished a month ago. The department is working through a list of people that called and expressed interest in adopting one of the horses. A news release states they were overwhelmed with the amount of people wanting to adopt. The owner of the horses was arrested and charged with animal cruelty. Odessa police continue to search for a wanted fugitive who is considered dangerous. 44-year-old David Lahone has 4 active warrants for possession of cocaine, a parole violation warrant, and 2 misdemeanor warrants. He is 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing 170 pounds. Police say you should not approach or attempt to contact Lahone, but instead, if you see him, call 911 immediately. Well, surveillance video catches the woman you see pictured here on your screen as she waited in line at Wells Fargo in Midland, preparing to hand a bank teller a note that demanded they give her money. Well, Midland police say that she then made a run for it. The robbery took place Friday afternoon. This morning, the search continues. If you have any information on who this woman is, please call Midland Police or Crime Stoppers. Luckily, no injuries were reported. Well, family of an OPD detective who remains in critical condition say she is showing signs of improvement. Detective Whitney Branch fell off an OPD unit while on pursuit of someone in a shots fired call. Her family tells CBS 7 even though she is in ICU, they are hopeful the Branch will recover. CBS 7 wants to wish Detective Branch a very happy birthday. She turned 28 yesterday.
There's not a whole lot in this town, and Walmart was kind of our go-to for everything, you know.
Continuing coverage this morning coming out of Lamesa. The only Walmart around the Lamesa area is closing its doors in a move that blindsided many people who are shocked and are in disbelief that retail giant announced on Friday they would be closing their doors in the city by mid-October. 75 employees are now out of a job.
When we come to Lamesa, it saves us a trip to Lubbock, and just all kind of items is so much cheaper down here. Feel a whole lot better when you walk out of the store.
The mayor of Lamesa, Josh Stevens, tells CBS 7 the city was not given a clear reason as to why Walmart has decided to leave. He also says since the announcement, other retail chains have reached out to the city with the possibility of moving in, though he couldn't name what stores have shown interest yet. 75 people are now without a job. Now, we did speak with a Walmart spokesperson, Ann Hatfield, over the phone. She could not tell us the exact reason as to why Walmart is leaving Lamesa, but says it's never an easy decision to close a store, but it's necessary to keep the company strong in the future. Hatfield also explained their main priority right now are the 75 employees working in the store. At this time, they are being offered to either transfer stores and they also will be paid through December. Well, a 50% discount on patient hospital bills will now be available for residents in Pecos. Pecos County Memorial Hospital says the discount will be offered if bills are paid in full. They say they are hoping to resolve any outstanding balances that they have. The offer is good through the month of October.
It's going to take a long time. This is one little step, first baby step really, but it's the one thing that'll make a big difference when we say, you know, we want the best school system, got to have the best teachers and best principals.
So far, over 2,700 people have early voted for the TRE. You can learn more about TRE on Midland First Facebook page. Election Day is this Saturday. Now, today is the last day to early vote for Midland ISD's tax ratification election. Top Midland businesses are throwing their support behind the TRE, one of those being Concho Resources. They say a good school system is one of the top qualities when attracting a workforce. CBS 7 spoke with former Midland Mayor Wes Perry about the TRE. We do have a friendly reminder for you. If you would like to vote for the next President of the United States, which takes place November 8th, the last day to register to vote is next Tuesday, October 11th. The process to register is easy. You can do it online. Visit votetexas.gov. You can find an application there. Well, with just 3 games left in the regular season, one local youth football team is still without jerseys, leaving many parents upset and wanting their money back. However, getting a refund isn't as easy as the Bengals had hoped it would be. The Permian Basin Youth Football League is placing the blame on a Florida vendor who says the jerseys didn't make it past customs. The president of the league and the owner of the Florida company went to Dallas themselves to try and get the jerseys, but had no luck.
One of the uniforms had a logo or a trademark that looked too similar to another team, a trademarked team, so they held every uniform.
When they wanted their money, they expected us to pay them, so I expect the jersey back, at least at timely manner.
As far as refunding parents, the league says they are in negotiations with the vendor to try and make it right for parents, but there is no guarantee. All drivers are aware that being on their phone is completely illegal in some states, but in the Tall City, it's only illegal to be texting while driving. It has been a year since that ordinance went into effect, yet only 10 citations have been handed out.
You need to be paying attention to the road and the other drivers. A text message, a phone call, an email, those can wait till you get to your destination. And we just want the driving public to be safe.
The whole purpose of putting this ordinance in place was not what most people thought, it's just a revenue generator. It was about educational and bringing the attention to this issue.
MPD Police Chief Price Robinson says it's hard for police to prove in court that someone was texting behind the wheel, but that's not to say you can't get a ticket. It could cost you up to $500. Councilman Lacey is ultimately pushing for a hands-free ordinance, meaning you would not be able to be on your phone at all. Well, TxDOT reveals 1 in 5 crashes involve driver distraction. Drivers who use cell phones in their vehicles have a higher risk of collision than the drivers who don't, whether holding the phone or using a hands-free device. Since 2009, more than 90 cities in Texas have adopted one or more of the 3 types of cell phone ordinances, and texting while driving is illegal in 46 states. Well, now is your chance to give back to the community. CBS 7's annual Coats for Kids drive is officially underway. You can drop off your new or gently used coats of all sizes at American Chevrolet in Odessa or any Frost Bank location in Midland or Odessa. The United Way will be coordinating school drives in each community.